got a chance to read the first issue of the High Republic run that is coming from Marvel. I got some mixed thoughts on that. I want to talk about it. So now that I finished Light of the Jedi, I'm starting to expand to the other pieces of canon. So today we're going to talk about the first issue of the Marvel comic, and I am also currently reading A Test of Courage, which is the young adult kind of teenager aimed novel. But I'm going to say something about this that I'm going to say about the Marvel comic as well. I really think you need to read Light of the Jedi before you read either of these. Now, obviously, I know in order of operations, right, in chronological order, obviously Light of the Jedi is first. But I honestly mean, if you didn't read Light of the Jedi, I don't think you're going to really be hooked by this first issue of the Marvel comic. For people who have read Light of the Jedi, like myself, there's a lot to like here. We get to see a lot of, visualizations of the characters we know. I'll throw some of the pages up on the screen now. And it's great to be able to see those characters we just spent hours reading and hours, learning about. And these are the, immediate events that follow. So we're getting references to battles we saw, references to the Great Disaster. There's a lot of context we have to enjoy this. And so if you haven't read Light of the Jedi, at least from this first issue, I don't think there's a ton for you here. Because it doesn't really give, a huge hook that you're going to want to come back to. Except for the ending, and I think folks who read the book understand what's happening at the end, but if you didn't read the book, I don't think you're going to get it. So I think they find themselves in a weird situation here. Now, for fans like me, and maybe like you, who are going to read all the content, hey, it's great. I'm glad it all connects. I'm glad it's really seamless. I just worry that if someone's like, oh, hey, I don't really have the time to read a larger book like Light of the Jedi, or I don't want to listen to it on Audible, like I recommend if you have the opportunity, they might say, oh, I'm just going to pick up the first issue. You got to read this first. I really believe that. And I'll be curious to see what you guys think down below. Outside of that, there really is a limit, on a first issue, what it can provide. It's short, and it just gives us, the first of many issues. Again, I really enjoyed seeing the artwork of the characters that we've been exposed to. You do see the return of Master Yoda, so that's kind of cool. He doesn't do a whole lot, but he's in this book, so it is cool to see the connections to lore that we know and canon that we know exists. But beyond that, this is really pretty short and sweet. And look, if you're like me and you're gonna read all the High Republic, yeah, this is a must read. You have to read this. But from a first issue, it's just fine. I mean, it was fine. It was interesting. Again, I think the Light of the Jedi adds so much to this, and that's where it comes down. Have you read Light of the Jedi? Pick this up if you have the opportunity to. You can pick it up on Comixology, which is run through Amazon for like $3. If you have a local comic store, go support that as well, because I know that's just a dying industry, which is sad. So if you're into keeping the paper edition, which I will hope to get soon, I didn't have a chance yet. I hope to pick one up when I get the opportunity. Look, if you're a High Republic fan, this is for you. If you're not, I highly, highly encourage you. Start with Light of the Jedi. It is worth the read. I have my reviews on my channel. I broke them into 2 parts, part 1 and part 2 and 3, and the first 8 chapters I'm going to link down below. Check it out if you haven't read it yet. It's really a great opportunity to get into this. I think you're going to enjoy it. Light of the Jedi really was a win for me. So that's my thoughts on the first issue. Minimal content here for folks who didn't read Light of the Jedi. For us folks who did, I think it's going to expand the story a little bit more. Let us visualize some of our characters. Let us get more context. Very good for us super fans who are going to read all the content. So those are my quick thoughts. If you haven't checked it out, start with the Light of the Jedi. Seriously, start with the Light of the Jedi. This is going to be kind of my litmus test for you going forward. If a new piece of content comes out and you have not read Light of the Jedi, I'm going to want you to start there, because I think that is going to establish how connected you are to this story. Because I feel, and again, I'm going to make a video on this as well, but I feel the same way about this so far. If you didn't read Light of the Jedi, you're just not going to enjoy this as much. I just believe that. So start with the Light of the Jedi, see how you feel. And go from there. First 8 chapters down below. You can check it out for free. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. For everyone else, thank you guys for stopping by. Not a whole lot to break down in this one. It is cool to see our first Trandoshan, a Jedi Master that, again, you was introduced in Light of the Jedi. So nothing too new here, too crazy. Kind of a small, contained mission. But as I've shown throughout this video, it's great to have faces with names. So in that respect, worth $3 for sure. But we'll see what's left to come. Thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure you like and subscribe. I have some more videos coming out soon for the Test of Courage and some other High Republic news. Thanks for all the support I've had so far on the channel. It's been really great comments, encouragement. and we'll take it from there. So thanks for stopping by. We'll see you soon.